Okay. So now the main theorem, Pythagoras theorem basically. So can you just read this theorem loud?
Pythagoras' theorem states that in a right-angled triangle, the square of the hypotenuse side is equal to the sum of squares of the other two sides.
Exactly. Now Pythagoras was a mathematician who gave us this theorem. So now in the first statement itself, he clearly mentioned that this will only be applicable to a right angled triangle. You cannot apply this theorem to any obtuse or any acute angle triangle. Fine? Very clear with that? Because they ask you when you just start with this theorem, they just ask you in MCQs and stuff like Pythagoras is applied to which type of triangle. So you can just say right angle triangle. Fine. Now, what is the main theorem? It says that square of the hypotenuse side is equal to sum of square of the other two sides. Now, what is hypotenuse? Hypotenuse is the side opposite to the 90-degree angle, and it is also the longest side of your right angle triangle. Okay,
Mhm.
so you can write the definition of hypotenuse as it is the side opposite to 90-degree angle, and it is the longest side of your right angle triangle. Done?
Almost.
Yeah. Can you just read that? What did you write?
It is opposite the 90-degree angle, and it is also the longest side of the triangle.
Yeah, that's correct. Now, the square of the hypotenuse is equal to sum of square of the other two sides. Now there are two adjacent sides in your right angle triangle which are just 90-degree to each other. So those are your two sides other than hypotenuse. So square of hypotenuse will be equal to sum of square of these two sides. So this is your formula. You can just copy this down.
Mhm.
In this case, which one is your hypotenuse?
X.
Yeah, x is your hypotenuse. So if I apply my formula, hypotenuse square equals side 1 square plus side 2 square. Hypotenuse square is x, so x square equals s1, you can take any one, 9, let's take 9 as s1, s1 square plus s2 is 12, 12 square. Yep, 81, not 89, 81. 9 times 9, not 9
Oh.
times 2. Yeah, like you get confused, for square, you just multiplied by 2 and you're just starting with it. I guess you started in 7th grade or you'll be starting in 8th grade with square. I guess in 7th grade, right?
Mhm.
Hmm. So you just get confused initially, but then you'll get used to it once you do Pythagoras thing. You'll get it in 8th standard, so you'll be used to it. No worries. 12 square,
Um, 144.
yeah. Just add them.
Um, 225.
Yes. Now it is x square. So what will be x? You'll shift square on that end. That will become root, which is root of 225. Now what is root of 225?
Um,
12 square was 144. So like definitely it is now number bigger than 12. So try. And in which number you get the unit place as 5? Which number you when you multiply with itself gives you 5 at unit place? That gives you a hint.
is it 25?
There's 5, there's 25, and then there's a number between them also. 25 will give you a big number.
Um,
There is a number between 5 and 25 who has unit place 5.
15.
Try with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So your ladder's length is 41, ladder's leg is 41, wall where the ladder is touching is 40, and the distance from ground is, let's take that as x. Okay, now we know walls are always 90 degree to the ground, right?
Mm-hmm.
It can never be like, at any other angle. It would fall. It has to be 90 degree only. So what does that make? This makes a right angle triangle, right? This is making a right
Mm.
angle triangle. This thing.
Yes.
This is making a right angle triangle. Okay, so which one is hypotenuse in this case?
And the ladder, the 41
Yeah, 41.
meters.
Yeah. So just apply again the same way we did in last question. 41 square equals side 1 is 40 square plus x square. What is 41 square?
1681.
1681. What is 40 square?
160.
Not 160, 1600. See, there's one zero,
Oh.
you'll write two zeros. Then 4 square is 16, so it's 1600.
Mm.
Yeah. Now when you'll shift 1600 on that end, it will be in negative. So you'll just take away 1600 from 1681. What you'll get? So equals to,
um 81.
yeah. So x square is equal to 81. Yeah. X equals 9 meters. That's correct.